It should have been scary, but I felt peaceful, detached, like watching a movie about someone else. Then, the pull started. People always talk about the tunnel of light, and yeah, it was there. But it wasn't like a tunnel you'd think of, like in a mountain or something. It was more like, you know when you're swimming underwater, and you look up at the surface? How the light kind of pulls together into this bright spot. It was like that, but all around me. And there was this humming. Not a sound exactly, more like a vibration that went through every part of me. I moved toward it without really deciding to, like being carried by a gentle current. The light got brighter and brighter, but it didn't hurt my eyes. It felt warm, like being wrapped in a blanket fresh from the dryer, but multiplied by 1,000,000. And the love, God, the love. I know how that sounds, but there's no other way to describe it. It was like every happy moment, every hug, every kind word I'd ever experienced all rolled into one and amplified. All my fear was gone, all my pain. I felt whole in a way I never had before. That's when I saw my dad. He died when I was 15, cancer, and God, it hurt so much back then. But there he was, looking exactly like I remembered him from before he got sick. That goofy grin, the laugh lines around his eyes. He didn't speak, not with words anyway, but I could feel everything he wanted to tell me. How proud he was, how much he loved me. My grandma was there too, and my old dog Scout. I know that sounds silly, putting my dog in there with my family, but that's how it was. Then everything shifted. The best way I can describe it is like someone hit play on every moment of my life at once, but somehow I could see and understand all of it. I saw myself as a little kid, playing in the sprinkler in our old backyard. I saw myself at 13, crying after Bobby Jenkins called me fat in front of everyone at lunch. I saw every choice, every moment, but not just what happened. I felt how my actions affected others, like ripples in a pond, but I could see where every ripple went. I felt the pain I'd caused when I lied to my best friend in high school about her boyfriend cheating. I felt the joy I gave my mom when I made her breakfast in bed that Mother's Day when I was 10. Every casual kindness, every thoughtless hurt, I experienced them all from both sides. It wasn't judgmental though. It was like finally understanding the whole picture of my life. The hardest part was seeing my relationship with Derek. I saw all the red flags I'd ignored, all the times I'd made excuses for him, but I also saw why. My own fears, my own damaged self-worth. I saw how patterns from my past had led me there. Again, there was no judgment, just understanding. Then, I felt another presence. I don't know how else to describe it. It was like pure light, and love had taken form. Some people might call it God or an angel or whatever, but those words feel too small for what it was. We communicated, but not with words. It showed me things, how much beauty and potential my life still held, how many lives I could touch if I went back. But it also showed me how perfectly okay it would be if I chose to stay. That was the crazy part. It was my choice. Everything in my life had felt so out of control lately, but this biggest choice of all was completely mine to make, and honestly, for a moment, I wanted to stay. The peace there was so complete, so perfect. But then I saw my mom, not there with me, but back on Earth. I saw how my death would break her, especially coming so soon after losing Dad. I saw my little sister's kids growing up without their aunt. I saw all the things I still wanted to do, and all the people I could help if I shared my story. The moment I decided to return, everything started to fade. The light dimmed, and the peace receded. I felt myself being pulled back, fast, like being sucked through a vacuum. Then pain, so much pain. My head was throbbing. My whole body felt heavy. I could hear voices and beeping machines. Someone was saying my name. Opening my eyes in that hospital room was the hardest thing I've ever done. Everything hurt. Everything was too bright and too loud. But I was back.